won Super Bowl 59.
Dude, it gave me goosebumps watching it.
Rivian pulled up to the stadium with the snow tires on, the tinted windows. Many men came on, and it was just a murder.
This guy wins. Look at his record. Look at his stats. Thank God he's a Philadelphia Eagle.
You can mark this down. I think the Eagles are hosting the NFC Championship game.
I don't care how it looks at this point, as long as it's a win.
Vaughn came up with it.
Well, Bond.
Yeah, that guy's playing at an all-pro level.
I mean, you could have heard that from a mile, dude. That stadium was loud.
Lock in, Bruce. It's another Speaking Birds. What is up, my brews? My bird brews. We are back. We're back from our slumber. It's another Speaking Birds. Good to be here. John, Clayton, we're joined with the boys. I took your tagline, Clayton. You always say happy to be here. What's up? What's up, boys? How we doing?
Oh man, happy to be back. I don't know if you're going to Clayton or not, but I'll put a little spiel out there. But super glad to be back. The Super Bowl. What is it? The dream is over. We're back in a big way here, and dude, super happy to be back. And it's all birds all the time now.
Yeah. The break is over. Yeah, man. It's like it doesn't feel real. I don't want to get on this tangent so early, but I was on social media and just we'll get into the ring stuff, but it just doesn't feel real. Still, it just feels like a fever dream. It's crazy.
We're back, baby.
Man. Before we get into anything, just quick shout out, Eagles Nation. We lost a member of the flock, Brian Brayman. He passed away. He was battling cancer, and yeah, it's just unfortunate. With his passing, there were videos that were recirculating, and he was a big part of that 52 Super Bowl 52 we won. He was just a hype guy. These videos are, and it's like, I don't know. Sometimes it truly is a team effort. What am I saying here? I'm mumbling. It's like a team effort. He wasn't a star. He wasn't out there, making big bucks. But you see just the heart and the hype, and yeah, it just goes to show you, some of these guys, you never know. I mean, look, yeah, he wasn't out there, flashy or anything, but he played such a big part, and you see it in these videos, and it just goes to show you, so these guys behind the scenes, they can really make an impact, and he surely was one of those guys. I don't know if you guys wanted to say anything about him.
Go for it, Clayton.
No, just super sad to see that, especially for how young he was. Prayers up to his family. I don't know if this is true, because I swear everything that I read on social media anymore is fake news, but I did read an article that said that they signed Brian to a 7-year deal so that he would still be getting income. So it was like he was still there providing for his children until they come of age.
Nice.
Yeah.
So if that's true, which I hope it is, I really hope it is, that's a solid move by the front office there and ownership. So, shout out to them if that's true.
Seemed like it was all over the place, because then they were saying Brian and his sons, but he has 2 daughters.
Yeah, that's what.
So
yeah,
exactly.
That's what made me think. Place. Yeah, that's what made me think it was fake news, because the article I read said his 2 sons, and I was like, oh, I thought he had daughters. And then, I'm thinking, well, I was just wrong. And then, I'm listening to something else, and it's like, yeah, he has 2 daughters. I was like, okay, no, so I was right. So maybe that article was wrong. I don't know. But if it's true, that's super cool.
That's a good move. Yeah. Well, there's just sad all around, but there's no real natural segue from that. So we'll just say, prayers to his family and stuff.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Champ.
John, you had a brew from Lindgren.
Ooh.
You wanna go ahead and do a little bit of a.
Yeah, let's do it. Lindgren's a little craft brewery that they just opened up in Duncannon, maybe within the last year, I'd say.
Is that one at the old PNC Bank?
Yeah, it is. It's kind of a cool place. So they have their merch area is inside the old bank vault. You can go in there, and they have the boxes that you can open, and you can see inside the vault, whatever. But this beer is called Master Bader, a fisherman's beer. It's a hazy IPA. And then on the can here, we got a 6.1 alcohol volume.
All right.
And then it says, cast away your worries and reel in the flavor with this juicy, hazy IPA brewed with Citra, Eldorado, and Mosaic hops. It
Mm.
explodes with bright notes of citrus, ripe peach, and crisp pear. Perfect whether
Ooh.
you're on the water or just telling tall tales at the bar. Crack one open and get lured in. Now, however, this is a collaboration with, it's called Pilger. I want to say RUH Brewing Co. And
Okay.
then
That's hilarious. One of my favorite things to do is like like why do beer cans have to have like poems and like like they put so much wording on it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's funny.
Birthday of the beer was 6/20/2025, and then it says appease beer gods by letting RIP by SNEP 23. I don't know what that means. So, but yeah, let's give it a shot here.
Give it a little taste, little tasty McGee.
I don't know if you got that.
How is it?
Oh man,
Oh, down smooth, dangerously
dangerously,
smooth.
Ooh.
dangerously smooth. I'd rate it. Let me get one more sip.
Yeah, you gotta get the double sip. Yeah, sometimes you get a little too, on the first sip, you're like, oh, it's great. Then you gotta
It's a 7.6, dude.
7.6.
7.6. Yeah, happy with it.
Where like they say that it's a good on the water beer. Would you agree with that, or is this a cookout beer? Is this a
Well,
what
I
kind of
guess.
beer?
Well, I mean, it's not, obviously hazy, but it depends how hot it is when you're on the water. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want something super heavy while I'm on the water and it's hot as hell. But,
Yeah,
if
I agree.
it's an early spring, late fall where it's cold, yeah, for sure.
All
I'm in
right,
there.
7.6 Lindgren. Shout out
Let's do it.
Duncannon Brewery if you're in
Yeah.
the area. Check it out. And while you're there, hit up the Doyle. Shout out to the Doyle as well.
Yeah, it's right
Yeah.
next door.
Yeah,
The
little
Don.
bang bang. Yeah, say what up to Don. All right. Well, that's good. So the ring ceremony, Eagles were given their rings this past Friday. What did you guys think of that thing, man? It's huge.
Best ring I've seen in my entire life, dude.
See, here's the thing. I love it, and I want to get a replica. I told you guys, like, I want to get, like, one of the boxes that has like all of the rings, the championship rings, obviously the Super Bowl ring from 52. But I don't know. At first, I love the wings. So for you guys that maybe didn't see it, so this ring it's got a button and the wings. It's got retractable wings that come out. It looks sick. I was kind of going back and forth a little bit in my head because I don't know. I kind of want my jewelry to be. It almost seems like it might get a little finicky. And I kind of want my jewelry to be like sturdy and like solid. What do you guys think about that?
Oh
Go
yeah,
ahead,
for
Clayton.
sure. Yeah, definitely want it to be sturdy, man. You don't want nothing chinky on you. But I'm with you guys, man. I love that thing. Looks like a fucking big ass solid diamond, and the wings are the wings are the coolest thing ever, dude. Like
Yeah.
some people were saying it was lame. I was like, man, I don't know what you're talking about. I think that's like the coolest ring I've ever seen in my life. It's like especially with the wings that pop out.
Right.
And then just some of the inscriptions on it, uh, talking about the year, representing, us
Mhm.
breaking the record in the playoffs with most points scored. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just it's great. It was worth the wait in my opinion. Like I guess this was supposed to happen a couple months ago, and something happened. There was a delay, but it looks like it was definitely worth it. It was cool seeing some of the players' reactions to it too, like
Oh yeah.
Smitty and AJ. It's cool. It's just
Yeah.
cool to
I
see.
don't care. I don't care about the 145 diamonds or whatever, but the wings popping out took
Yeah.
it over the top for the old boy. I like it. Need one.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah.
Need
And
one.
hmm
need one. I'm gonna get one.
Yeah.
But yeah, like to your point, Clayton. So a lot of detail goes into these rings. Teams do this. I have a few of these. Let's see here. 5 diamonds on the special feature button. Underscore the 5 Eagles who scored points in the Super Bowl. That would be Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Cooper DeJean. Love that.
Oops.
Good defensive player on there. And Jake Elliott. Let's see here. 1 carat of Marquise-shaped diamonds in the trophies highlight both Eagles' #1 total defense and their rushing offense that set an NFL record for rushing yards.
100%.
Let's see here. 2 Lombardi trophies, obviously for the 2 trophies. 0.9 carats of diamonds on the wings represent the combined 6 sacks and 3 turnovers by the Eagles defense in the Super Bowl. Yeah, we talked about the retractable wings. There's 40 points of diamonds in World Champions stands for the 40 points scored in the Super Bowl. And let's see, they got the Brazilian flag. That's where the season started, obviously. Yeah, they got the scores engraved of the playoff games on the underside of it. Yeah, so just really cool stuff. Yeah, 10 points of diamonds in the Super Bowl logo signify the Eagles franchise record 10-game winning streak of the regular season. So yeah, man, just cool stuff. Yeah, like you could just nerd out on it,
Right?
just all the details. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's amazing. Just the ceremony, watching all the players. I didn't see Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown take a photo together. No, just messing around. Just start
You
off
see,
some drama.
AJ Brown had the Kangol hat on though, so you know they were hanging, dude. You know they were hanging out.
I was just messing around. That was my WIP audition. Yeah, super cool stuff. Do you think Chauncey was invited?
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
there.
he was.
He was there. Oh, that's cool. I was
Yeah,
wondering.
Sweaty
I
was
gonna
there
joke.
too.
Nice.
And also Darius Slay, obviously.
I was gonna ask us. I didn't see anything on
They,
Slay. I
they
was
were all
hoping he would
there.
be
Anybody
too.
that
Yeah,
was
That's
that was
cool.
on the roster was there.
That's cool.
I did see. I watched a Pivot podcast with shout out to those guys, but I watched that with Chauncey Gardner, and he did say that's something he would never miss. You know, he didn't know how many that he would ever have again, obviously, but wouldn't be something that he would miss. And he also, hot take here, he went and apologized to saying that the Eagles would never win another one without him. So good on Chauncey.
Yeah, he's a fiery dude, man.
I respect him, dude. I respect him. Yeah,
he flies off the cuff, but his heart's in the right spot usually, man.
Dude,
Usually,
and
he
not only
gets it
that-
right at the end.
Not only that, he's the tone setter. He was the tone setter on the defense, man.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I got a lot of respect for CJ GJ.
Yeah, for
Same.
sure. Yeah. But yeah, I was thinking about just like going into the season and everything, and it's such a refreshing feeling. I know last year, there's just some uncertainty. It's like, oh, with Nick or Jalen, and it's like for once, everything is right. Like there's no uncertainty. These are the guys. It's gonna be a fun season. I'm pumped. I'm excited
wait.
for it, and I'm happy that there's no unrest. It's all good. Good vibes. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You wanted to talk, or you were talking to me about Jalen before the show. Was there something you wanted to bring up?
Well, I'm just kind of sick of the hate. You know what I mean? All these top 10 quarterbacks, and he's not even in there. It's kind of
Don't get me
crazy.
started.
Oh no, well, we're gonna get you started, my guy.
Woo-hoo.
But I don't have the wins and losses, but over the years, what do I have here? I have a Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl MVP, second team All Pro. That's 2022. Two-time Pro Bowl 2022, 2023. Burt Bell Award. That's 2022. CFP National Champion 2017. Third team All American 2019. Big 12 Offensive Newcomer of the Year 2019. First team All Big 12. That's 2019. First team All SEC 2016. SEC Offensive Player of the Year 2016. SEC Freshman of the Year 2016. Plus, like, the win-loss ratio is just crazy. Like, I
49,
couldn't find it.
27, and 1.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
So he's almost a 2-1,
Yeah.
which
Blows
is
my mind,
insane. It's insane in the
I'll
NFL
let you
to be
go off on that.
close
You
to a
go off
2-1.
on that.
Yeah, I mean, just like I didn't really want to get into a rant on this Jalen shit. Like,
This is what I wanted.
this is disrespectful at this point. Like, it's not even like it's hate. It's not. There's nothing based in fact or logic here anymore. This is just straight up hate. You hate that somebody is doing so well at this position that you guys are so adamant that only a certain archetype can do well at, and he's proving everybody wrong, and now that's just hate. You have nothing to back this up. Everything that he does, he wins. It doesn't look like it you guys think it should. What the end result is you win. What the hell is the difference? Like, that's what blows my mind. A guy who wins at the clip that he wins, getting this much hate because of how he wins. And then you start, moving the field goal or the goalpost on him. Okay, the only reason he wins is because he has a super team around him. Well, that's weird because whenever I go and look at the look at the rankings of all our players, none of our players are ranked like in the top 5 half the time. Half the time our players are getting hated on. I mean, how long did it take to get AJ Brown considered a top 5 receiver? And still you have some lists where he's not. Like PFF rated him as the number 1, and that's with statistics behind it. Rated him as the number 1 receiver this year. You still have lists where he's not in the top 5. Like, that's just hate. You have Devontae Smith out there who will never crack the top 10, which is ridiculous to me. But whenever they're talking about Jalen, those two are the best 2 in the league. But when you're just talking about those 2, that's not the best 2 in the league. You see how they changed the narrative and they keep moving the goalpost on it? Like, I am sick of the super team fucking argument. Like, Nick said it perfectly. It's bullshit, okay? That is bullshit. Every good team has good players. Patrick Mahomes is not carrying that franchise by himself. I'm sorry, guys. He's very good. He has good players and good coaches around him. Andy Reid has good teams around him. That's why he is so successful. In the times that he did not have good teams around him, he was not successful. That's just how it fucking works, man. I'm sick and tired of the fucking disrespect and the hate that is put on Jalen Hurts every single offseason. It's like he's a target. It doesn't matter what he does. He went out there and played one of the best Super Bowl games I've ever seen a quarterback play.
Ew.
And they're
2 of the best Super
Exactly.
Bowl games.
And he got an MVP.
Two of his 3 best games of his career is both Super Bowls and the national championship of last year. Yeah, it's crazy.
This guy under the brightest lights shows up the most, dude, and he gets criticized constantly, unfairly for it. I'm sick of it, dude. I don't care how many rushing touchdowns this guy scores. I don't care how many passing touchdowns he scores. I don't care if he's never thrown for 4,000 yards in his career. I don't care if he ever does.
Dubs and
I
L's.
really don't. The only thing that matters is winning and losing and championships. And that's how you fucking should judge a quarterback in this league. That's why Dan Marino doesn't get respect because he didn't win it.
Cam Newton was one of the big haters that didn't put him in the top 10 because of his. But Terrell Owens just went out and tweeted, "You would be judging him if he had all of that and wasn't playing well. This is a Skip Bayless type of statement with dreads. Don't be mad at Jalen because he's making great decisions. Maybe had you made the decision to jump on that ball, just maybe, y'all will say anything to go viral." That's what Terrell Owens just said. Tweeted. I think it was today.
That's another thing. Like, Cam Newton, shut your mouth. I guarantee you.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts would have never been a bitch about it like you were in that situation. Jalen Hurts would have gave up his body and taken a concussion to get that ball back.
Man, I miss this. During that rant, I had the biggest smile. I was grinning from ear to ear. I loved it. But everything you're saying is 100% spot on. And yeah, to touch on the point, it's like you said, it's like it doesn't look how it's supposed to look. How is it? First of all, how is it supposed to look? Second of all, you act like this guy can't throw the ball. Like he's a good quarterback. It's not like he's doing some like crazy unorthodox thing where it's like he can't throw or he's you know what I mean? Like he's making quarterback plays. He's playing the position very well at a very high level, and it's like if you want to do the traditional how it should look, he's doing it. So like I don't know, these narratives that just like there's like it's insane. Yeah, like I look, hot take, I would even put Hurts over Mahomes now. I know Mahomes. Oh, yeah. I know he's got the rings and everything, but look, Hurts is right there. If you put a list out that said Hurts is the hottest quarterback in the league right now, I would take it.
The biggest take was like, Hurts has like a bunch of yak, you know what I mean, compared to what he's thrown, whether it's not deep bombs or whatever, but like Mahomes is one of the biggest yaks of all time.
And honestly, that's almost like That should be a positive. That means you're seeing a guy
Yeah.
that's open
Getting
and
him
is going to
open, yeah.
and then getting him even more open to get, down the field. Like, that's a good decision to throw the ball to that guy. Like, that shouldn't be a knock against you. That should be a positive.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Hurts in the NFC Championship and the Super Bowl. 467 pass yards, 3 passing TDs. He had 7 total, 115 passer rating, and then .516. I'm gonna say it's EPA. What is that? Estimated pass attempt / drop back would have been ranked first in the NFL by a mile. Now that's only 2 games, but
In 2 of the biggest games of the year.
yeah, 2 of the biggest games of all time.
Yeah. So,
Whatever.
I mean, the guy
Get
wins.
off of it. Get off
Yeah.
of it. Give me a
I
break.
mean, we've been like sticking up for AJ Brown. Yeah, like it's insane how he's now just starting to break these like top 5 lists. It's like he's one of the best. He's the best. I mean, in my opinion, he's the best receiver in the league.
Oh Jesus. The man's
What?
an alien.
You don't agree? You don't agree?
Oh, the man's an alien. You know.
dude, I'm
Out of
still
this
seeing
world, dude.
lists
Out of
with
this world.
Tyreek Hill listed above him. Still to this day, Tyreek Hill is still being listed above him. Get the hell out of here, dude. Get out of here.
Yeah. Well, hey, disrespect all you want. I mean, I'll take the I'll take the championship. You know.
Yeah. Every day of the
Yeah.
week.
Yeah. Take the ring. Sick ass ring.
Man. Yeah. I can't wait to get one. Oh man. Yeah.
Oh, before I know I'll forget, so let me throw this out there. For anybody that goes to a game this year, anytime AJ Brown catches the ball, scores a touchdown, does anything, he wants you to scream AO for always open. So AO anytime he gets the ball, that's what we want to hear. Just like when
What do you got? How
Coop
do
does
you guys think
anything,
about that?
Coop,
Yeah. Is that sick? Is that going to be sick to hear? Like, is that going to be?
I think so.
Is that going to be a thing? Like, I think it is. Like that's like that's a pretty good chant. Like that's pretty good. I can't wait to see it in action, deployed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it'll
I'll
keep
rock
him
with it.
pumped up, because he asked for it. He said, he likes
Ayo,
how
okay.
Coop gets his name, every time Coop does something, Coop. So he wanted something.
Ooh.
And he said he thought it'd be cool if everybody screamed AO. So hopefully that catches on.
Ayo, okay.
Little stot
Yeah.
action.
Dot.
Yeah.
Oh my god. What's
Yeah.
going on with him?
Sorry, I just threw up in my mouth a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, oh man, I forget the comparison. They're like, he's slowly turning into. It was just like some very forgettable player, and it was like, yeah, kind of. But yeah, we can do a little Phillies. Yeah, but Bryce is feeling like he's back, and I know we're not stacking the W's out of the break, but man, he just ripped that one ball that was like 2 feet above the strike zone. He just tore it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was
I
good to
hope-
see him
I
come out of
hope,
the.
but
Go ahead.
Won't hold my breath. Won't hold my breath. You know what? The one thing that does make me hopeful is any of the guys that made the All-Star game said, you know what, we're not doing it. So last year that we had so many guys in the All-Star game, we were on a tear, and then they all did that, and then fucking fell apart after the All-Star game. So that gives me hope this year, and I would love to see it, but I'm just not holding my breath.
Yeah. We'll wait and see.
Yep.
So we got training camp coming up. I believe July 22nd. So yeah, like I mentioned in the past, this is where I think we're back. Like that's kind of my hey, season starting. Let's get to it. Briefly, so every roster is going to be different every year. We lost some players to free agency, and they go other places. Most notably, Darius Slay is now with the Steelers. Isaiah Rodgers went to the Vikings. Milton Williams, obviously, big free agent signing for the Patriots. Gainwell's back with the Steelers. Or not back with the Steelers. He's with Slay with the Steelers. Josh Sweat, Cardinals, Mekhi Becton, Chargers, Paris Campbell, Cowboys, Oren Burks, Bengals, Avonte Maddox, Lions, Fred Johnson, Jaguars. Yeah, when you put it like that, man, a lot of guys.
CJ out in Houston.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's right. Nice. Yeah. He he's in Houston, and then we added some players as well. Ojolari from the Giants. We got Matt Pryor, Dory Jackson. Yeah, that'll be interesting to watch. To see how that like cornerback. That'll be a camp battle. That'll be really interesting to watch. Let's see. We got AJ Dillon. Got the quad bros.
For that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
And a few other players. But how are you guys feeling about roster going into training camp? Any notable battles you guys going to be keeping an eye on, paying attention to?
Yeah, some of the new drafted guys, Ty Robinson, I think is going to be a name that I think you're going to hear. I know Clayton would probably speak on that, but super excited to see what he can do. And then I don't know, there's a little bit of hate on that Jihad Campbell, but I got a lot of expectation for him. So
yeah, yes, I'm excited to see how they use him. I know he's coming off an injury, so yeah, I'm excited for that as well. And Makuba, I'm kind of excited, watching his film. Like I'm excited to see him. Yeah, to see like him come in, and just see what he does. But
also, don't forget the Huff trade.
Yes. He went to the Niners, reunited with what's his name? I can't think of it.
Saleh.
Who gives a fuck?
Reunited and it feels so good. Get him out of here.
Yeah, I wonder, do you think he was at the ceremony?
Oh, that's a good question.
I didn't see anything. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he got his UPS.
They wouldn't even put the camera towards that fucking bum.
Oh man. Yeah, he had some words on the way out, which I think Clayton brought up in the chat, which is like,
we'll let Clayton get it. Let's get Clayton and get on that.
2 for 2 on the rants.
I don't. This guy, dude.
Rant.
Like, I'm serious. I'm serious. Like, I would have given this guy up for nothing. Like, I would have just take it. Give me, fill my like the Moneyball thing. Fill my Coke machine, for the season. That's it. That's all I want for this guy. Like,
I would have made him. Yeah.
No, and then he's gonna, on the way out. Oh, I knew things weren't right from the get. Saying that, stuff inside the locker room. For you, maybe you were the only one. The problem was you couldn't do what they asked you to do, and Vic fucking called you out on it, and then you got all up in your feels and got butthurt about it and stopped trying. Like, that's what it looked like to me. Like, Vic basically came out and said, "Yeah, man, he's not there. He can't do what we need him to do in this defense, which is set the edge."
He was nice about it to the media. Vic was,
So
he's almost there. You know what I mean? We're getting him there. Didn't come out and say it right away, but that's basically saying it.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's on you as a player. Like, if you're that one-dimensional, and that's on, the staff.
Sucks to suck. Sucks to suck.
That's on Howie for fucking going after him.
That's his worst move.
A little bit too. Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
But you can't hit them all.
Yeah, imagine going to a roster like the Eagles had and saying it wasn't a good fit. I mean, like,
right? Yeah.
What a record-setting defense is not a good fit for you? Like, I mean, you're just basically calling yourself a loser.
Mm-hmm. So you're basically saying, "Oh, I didn't want to work. I just wanted to come in and do what I do, and if that doesn't fit, then I quit."
Speaking of the Eagles' defense, their rushing defense only allowed 2 rushing TDs all year. Of over 5 years, 5 yards. 5 yards. Sorry, they allowed 18 all year, and then they only allowed 2 over 5 yards. Sorry.
Damn.
I think one was the Redskins, and then the other one was Green Bay Packers.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You see you guys see Coops at the ceremony, the inside of his blazer. He had the like the picture of him scoring that touchdown. Then he had the Super Bowl logo and the score. It's pretty sick. I was like, maybe I should bust out a blazer and get that in there. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Dude, I love Coop. I absolutely love that kid.
I was gonna ask, like, do you guys think like his rise because he's like the dude, right? Like you don't see that a lot. Like
Scares
a
me.
rookie coming in, and yeah, he was known in college, but he wasn't necessarily this like looked at as this like generational prospect. But I mean, do you think now he's like he's the guy? Like he's super famous. He's everywhere, rightfully so. But like, do you guys think that that's a little too much too soon? Are we going to see anything? Not anything like bad, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, was it too much too soon for Coop?
I'll say this to his extent, he has been working out with Pat Surtain.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
So I don't think so. But I did see him and Reed Blankenship have a podcast. I actually kind of watch it a little bit. But somebody came on there. I want to say it was somebody from the podcast. We don't know. It was like a guy, and he was like, I think
Like a
it was like
producer
a
or something?
guy like they knew or something like that, but they couldn't tell right away. And the guy was like, you're kind of busting their balls, like, yeah, everybody's got a podcast now. You're a superstar, kind of
Don't
giving
get me
them the
started.
shit. Yeah, you kind of give them the shit, you know what I mean? They were like kind of laughing about it and shit. So I don't know, I don't think so, but I sure as hell hope not. That it hasn't gotten too much.
Well, I kind of worry about like expectations as well. Like,
Right.
is there going
I
to
mean, I
be,
get it.
like, is there going to be a bit of a drop off, or like, is there like not a drop off, but like, maybe he's, I don't know, maybe I don't know. I love the
What do
kid
you
too,
think?
but
And this is a Clayton question too. You think he's on the outside? Because that's some of the shit that they were projecting. You know what I'm saying? That he's
Yeah.
I wouldn't say a number one DB, but if Quignon's out there at number one and he ain't traveling, is it Coop DeJean? Or is it Ringo, with Coop still in the nickel or what?
yeah, that'll be
So
interesting to watch.
what has been floated about this? How, and this is a lot of people that I trust their opinions on what they
Right.
think was this is going to look like is when we're in base packages, it's going to be Coop on the outside, Quinion on the outside. When we go into your
Yeah, like
slot
4-3.
stuff, yeah, and into your slot stuff where there is a slot nickel on the field, at that point he would slide in, and then whoever the next outside corner is going to be, whoever it is. I mean, if it's Dory
Probably
Jackson or if
Ringo.
it's Ringo. Well, I want Ringo to win. Obviously,
Yeah.
I want Ringo to
Yes,
win that
me too.
job. Desperately, I want him to win. I don't like Dory Jackson, but
Yeah, briefly. Yeah, I'm the same way. I don't like Adoree Jackson. I don't
I
like
feel
him there.
like
I won't. Yeah,
if Dory Jackson is opposite Quinion, that's a hole in the defense. So that means if
right.
he
I
beats
agree.
Ringo out, Ringo's even worse. So shit.
It's
I
time for Ringo. It's his
It's time for
time.
him to
It
ascend right
naturally is.
here.
It naturally is. Yes.
And it's like I think they brought Adoree in as a hedge bet. If it plays out to where Keely's not ready, this is what you have with this guy. He's a capable starter. Like he's serviceable, but he's not. It's going to be a significant drop from Slay, even old head Slay. He was playing well last year. He was in and out of the lineup with little rinky dink injuries here and there. But yeah, if it ends up being a Dory Jackson over Keely, that's not ideal. But anyhow, like I said, it's probably going to be Cooper out there, and then whenever a slot package is called, Coop will slide down into the slot because he does it so well. So they're again going to have him doing something in training camp that he hasn't done before in the NFL, which is you probably see him on the outside a lot.
Really? You think? Nice. Okay. How do you think he'll fare out there? Good.
I think he'll be fine. Yeah, I think this kid's a fucking stud. Like I know the conversation there where has he gotten too big too quick? Possibly. I just from what I see in this kid, I think he's humbled, locked in, and he's going to be fine. I could be wrong. I hope I'm not.
Right. Right. No,
But
I agree. I mean, look, I think he's got all the tools. He's capable, like you said. He's a humble kid. He's a good dude. Yeah. I'm not saying I think it's gonna happen. It was just a thought I had of
oh,
man,
and
like
it's
that was a rise. Like that was quick, and that I mean, good for him. But yeah, I was just like, man, I hope the expectations for him aren't too high. But they had. I mean, look, they had. I mean, what he did was insane. Just playing at a high level, he was so impactful, and then you got obviously the Super Bowl play, and man, But
Yeah, he's going to be expected to contribute on this defense. Like he's going to be a major part of this defense this year. Him and Quinion both, I mean, are going to be. You're no longer living in the shadows of Slay and CJ and Blankenship. You
right.
guys, this is your secondary now with Blankenship back there, and then whoever shakes out uh, the safety opposite of him. That's going to be an intriguing battle. If you ask me,
Yes.
there's three that I'm interested in that we already talked about, the Adoree Jackson Keeley one. That whole routine, there's like four dudes that are in the mix at safety. And then the left or the right guard position with Tyler Steen. Um, that's going to be a fun one to see. What I hope Steen wins that. That's another one where I hope Steen wins that, but who knows?
Dude,
Who's
Pryor's,
there?
you can never hate
Exactly.
on Pryor. Yeah, you can
No,
never
that's what
hate
I'm
on
saying.
Pryor.
Pryor is decent, man, and it could very well be Pryor. So that's going to be a fun battle there. But looking back at the safety, did you guys see anything? As of last time I seen, we haven't signed Makuba still.
No, well, I didn't see that we signed him, but one of the things I was going to say about Howie Roseman and his genius of never having people hold out. So the last guy
Yeah.
that's ever held out contract wise was Deshaun Jackson. I think it was 2011.
Yeah, I was reading too. It's not with these like second round picks. It's not. I forget what it was, but it's not
Oh, I
unheard of.
know. I can.
Yeah,
What
for
happened
sure.
this year? So what happened this year? The dumbass Titans went out and fully guaranteed their. I think he was picked 34 overall. It's some wide receiver. I'm terrible with names. His name escapes me.
Yeah.
But they fully guaranteed his contract. So now that threw a monkey wrench in the entire second round class. So that's why if you look across the league as a whole, a lot of these second round picks are holding out or
Right.
dragging their feet because they want more fully guaranteed because the Titans just set a precedent. Dumbass.
Yeah,
Which goes
but
back to the collusion thing that happened earlier. That investigation. Like I'm
well, yeah,
surprised the league.
break that down for like the listeners and stuff as well, and for me because I kind of need it worked out in my head. What was going on with that?
So essentially, after Deshaun Watson's fully guaranteed contract, the league and all the owners got together and colluded to kind of cap what's guaranteed and how big these contracts are getting. And they did that outside of the knowledge of the NFLPA.
Players
So
Association.
player associations,
For
they
those
had,
that don't know.
so they didn't
That's
have
no
any
good.
representation inside these backdoor meetings between the league officials and the owners. So they colluded behind closed doors to not give out these fully guaranteed, and that's why you haven't seen it afterwards.
Jeez.
So I
And
mean, and that
wasn't the head of NFLPA like working with the owners or something like that?
yeah, it was something shady like that because he just got fired for it. I don't know exactly what the deal was there, but it was one of those things where he was definitely not doing what he was elected to do. Like he was not looking out
Right.
for the players at all. And to be fair, yeah, these players do make a lot, and I know the casual fan will
They don't
bitch
make
about
shit compared to what everybody else makes.
exactly.
I'll tell you that.
That's where I was going with it. Like the casual fan will look at it and be like, "Man, look at how much these players make. Look
Yeah,
at the
30
salary
million a year.
caps."
Yeah.
It's like, dude, go look at other sports. Go look at the NBA. Go look at the MLB. Look what these guys make, man, and how many years they are. And not only that, this is like the most physically grueling sport out there. Your
100%.
career is not long. There's outliers, obviously, but the average career length is not long. So if you don't make it to be a vested veteran in the league, you don't even get the benefits that come with it. So if you come in and bust out in like 2 years with a broken leg or some shit, you're fucked. Like you don't get the coverage like a vet would, after you get
Especially,
vested.
especially as a rookie, like you look at Shamar Stewart or whatever. I think that's his name,
This is
Shamar Stewart from the Bengals.
Bengals there?
He's,
Yeah.
he's looking to go back to college.
Yeah,
good on
there's no
him.
way I would even.
And I said it was Alabama, but I messed up on that. It's Texas A&M. So he's back at Texas A&M practicing
training
with
and
the
stuff,
team. Yeah. So
That's insane.
kinda
Yeah,
crazy.
that situation is absolutely egregious. I mean, and he's not even being problematic or like asking for He just wants what everyone else is
Guaranteed
getting, and they're
money.
not
You got to
doing
have
it.
the
Yeah, it's
guarantee.
like,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like if you get hurt, then you're up there and you're done. But like the way the college game's going nowadays, you'll make more money in the NIL than you will make in your first 3
You're on your
years.
rookie, on your rookie
Yeah,
deal.
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. And I know I like to rag these guys about, oh, they got podcasts just focus on football. But look, I mean, like, you got guys like Coop and Reed. It's like the iron's hot. I mean, you guys strike when the iron's hot. And yeah,
Sure.
like you said, the NFL's not guaranteed. I mean, look, they've probably made enough money to live comfortable lives. But like, you got to have something on the side. So I know I like to rag them, but it makes sense to get something else going,
For sure.
But yeah, no good.
Moving on, I got something for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Clayton will like this one a lot. This one goes out to Howie Roseman. Shout out. The Eagles' ability to keep the left tackle position over 25 years within like 3 people. Trey Thomas, 98, 2008. I don't know if he started in 98, but obviously it was Jason Peters after that, and then Jordan Mailata starting in 2021. And there was a couple people that were in and out there, you know what I mean? But like that just speaks volumes.
Real quick, not to get off subject, but real quick with Mailata there, just a shout out to him to how far he's come. He was rated the #1 player by PFF in the entire NFL this last season. He was rated #1
God damn.
overall out of
Well,
everybody.
I didn't see that.
To think that this guy was drafted never playing a snap of football in his life,
7th round.
and now he is arguably the best, left tackle in the league. That's insane. Shout out to him. Shout out to Stoutland. Shout out to Howie for taking a shot on him.
And
But,
he's a great human being. Yeah, I mean, like he's a really good dude. I mean, yeah, it's a guy you want to root for.
100%.
25 years of 3 players. That's my
high
point.
level.
That's where I was getting with that.
It's just extreme high level as well. All 3 of those players were just monsters.
The guy that protects your quarterback's back. 25 years plus. And
I know
you see
Peters.
some teams that have just a revolving door.
Oh God, that would be the worst. I know Peters went out on a low note kind of with us, but
for sure.
I hope people remember how good he was in his prime.
Oh,
dude, he's Hall of Fame level good.
Absolutely.
He's right up there with Lane Johnson on some of the best tackle play I've ever seen in my life. And again, I'm biased because I watch these guys every week. But having said that, it's fucking extremely high level play.
He could have went to anybody, but then he went to the Cowboys, and I think that skews most people's.
Does me. And I love the guy.
Yeah, I also love the guy. I remember when he came here, you'd remember just at the beginning, he'd be on his back. You're like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude, he's hurt again. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? And then he just was a stud for a decade after that.
Monster for a decade.
Yeah, absolutely. The best in the business.
That was a great pickup. Yeah.
Came from the Bills. I think he was traded in 08. I think he got traded to the Eagles in 08 or 09 season. Yeah.
Well, now that we're talking about like players past and present, I wanted to ask you guys this as well. Every season when it comes around, I just maybe like to look to maybe get a piece of merch or like a jersey, just something to commemorate the start of the season. And I was thinking, what jersey? Let's do past and present.
I got this
players.
a lot.
Yeah, players. What jersey would you go for off of this current team, and then maybe a past
this current
player, or no, both, like past or current.
You guys go first. I got my jersey.
Ooh, go ahead. I got to think of a past one.
Here's the thing. I love okay, so I hands down respect Barkley, and trust me, like Penn State guy, like PA guy, but I don't know. There's something about a player that has played on a team, like a rival team. I don't know. And I get that he's not a Giant, he's an Eagle, and I get that, but just it's still there's something there. I don't know if I could rock a jersey like that. Am I crazy there? Am I off?
Barkley?
Am I off
That's where
base?
you're going with?
Well, no, I'm saying I don't think I could just from
How
the
could
work
you
he's put in
not?
for the Giants.
How
I
could
don't
you
know.
not?
Am I crazy?
No,
Am
how
I
could
I
you
be
not?
crazy. I think if I
I'm
were to
going.
get oh yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. No. You go ahead. Go ahead.
No. Okay.
Finish your
I
statement
think
because I'm going to break the bank with this one.
all right. I think gun to my head, if I was purchasing right now, current team, I would get a coupe. I like the 33. I
Yeah,
like
I
the
like that.
Dejeen. Obviously, historic play. I think I'm going coupe. I think I'm going coupe off current and past. I don't know. I don't know. Go ahead. I'm gonna think of the past a little bit.
Pass for me is going to be Trent Cole. I think that's a great jersey. Or
Oh,
Javon
nice.
Curse.
Yeah.
Javon Curse, I think, would be
Hers.
also as great.
Okay, that's
Uh,
interesting.
Current, I don't want to break the bank, but dude, I'm going to switch it up. I'm not going to go with an Eagle. I'm going to go with Pete Rose. So I got to say, rest in peace to him because that's a jersey that I need to fucking have in my arsenal, dude.
Yeah, that is a good one. Okay,
Yeah.
but Eagles player. What Eagles?
Yeah, Eagles
current?
player.
You
Yeah,
gotta-
current. Give me. I like Bond a lot. I like.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, I like. Who else? Bond's a good one because he re-signed. Oh man, I'm gonna go with Bond.
Like
I
it.
like it. I like it.
Yeah.
All right.
Who
Well,
you played?
my current one, 100%. This guy was the hero of the postseason to me. Kept the season alive. Jalen Carter, the old 9'8".
Ooh, yes, that's a good one.
I knew you would.
That's
I
good.
knew you were
I
going with
love
that.
him.
That's
Dude, I
why I
love it.
didn't.
Yeah,
That's
that's
why I
my
didn't,
boy,
yeah.
dude. That's my boy. I can't front. And then past, man, it was a toss up between two. I'd like Seth Joyner just to throw that out there,
Yeah.
or
I respect
even
his commentary too.
yeah, me too. Or he turned to politics, but when he played, dude, he was the dirtiest, meanest motherfucker ever. John Runyon, I'll take him.
That's a good
Oh,
one. That's a good one. Here's a jersey I wanted to get. I was watching. I was at a bar in Chicago. There used to be a great bar. Shout out Mad River. It was this Eagles bar, and it was just a degenerate cesspool of a great time. But man, the one time I started chatting up this older guy who was from Philly. He was like he was in town. His daughter was going to college. He was helping her get set up. And we're just talking about players. He's like he brought up Andre Waters, the original 20, and he was
Yeah.
like, "Man, you got to
Ricky
watch
Waters.
this." No, Andre Waters.
Oh, Andre
Safety.
Waters. Yeah.
And he goes, "Man, you gotta watch this guy, man. He was the original 20, and he used to lay people out." So I watched his film, and I was like, "Man, it was amazing." So I always was like, "Man, because it was a great time. I had a great time with that dude." And I was like, "Man, I always wanted to get like a 20 Waters jersey. Would that be crazy to get a 20 that's not Dawkins?" Might
It
be.
threw people off. I like
Yeah.
it,
I wouldn't
especially
like it.
if you know who he is.
Yeah.
I got something for
All right.
us.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got a little something. And we could do offense or defense. It depends what you guys want to do, but I want to do a all defense or all offense, and we can save one for the next pod. But let's do an all
All time.
defense. Yeah, all time.
defense.
And
I got my
you
notepad
guys just
out. I got
pick
my
your
notepad out here.
guys. You guys just pick your guys. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right.
And we
well,
can
how should
take
we
a
do
minute.
this?
If we got to take a minute, take a minute. But
Should we do like a collective? I think we should do like a collective all-time defense as opposed.
yeah,
or
and
like,
we
what
can
do
talk
you
about
wanna
each player. Let's just go through the players. You know what I mean? So
do?
like,
I think I think free safety you got to go Doc, right?
100%.
Yeah.
Yes.
So let's do that. I'm writing this down.
Let's go strong safety. Who do we got? I think Michael Lewis is a good shoe in
Oh.
there.
Yeah.
I guess my boy Nate Allen, throw him in.
Mr. Anderson.
Just kidding.
Mr.
Hate Nate
Anderson.
Oh, dude, he was a beast on special teams. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
I mean, like Do you
Eagles all-time strong safety.
go like Jenkins? No.
I think that's a fucking
I mean,
a lock.
shit.
I truly do. But go ahead, Clayton. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. McLeod was in there. Quentin Michael's in there. Andre
Ooh,
Waters, you can
dude.
throw in there too.
Yeah.
mean,
Andre Waters,
Malcolm
there you
Jenkins
go.
is who I was thinking, but I mean, he
Yeah.
came from another team. Is that going to throw it
Right.
off?
Dude, it's Jenkins
Yeah,
for
I
me,
get what you're
100%.
Yeah,
dude.
I'm thinking Jenkins
The
and
level,
Dawkins
the
back there.
IQ level was crazy.
Hmm.
I like Michael Lewis. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
me
Like
too.
that's
He
where I
was-
was
he
kind
was
of
solid.
going.
He's
That's where I
solid.
was kind of going, but I don't want to. I don't think
All right, well,
he's.
guys, gun to our head. We got to pick someone. This isn't an all-time 3-player position team. This is a.
I think it's
the
Jenkins.
all-time.
Yeah, I
But
think
I
it's
like
Jenkins
Michael
and
Lewis
Dawkins.
big time, big time.
Special shout out to him. So what do we got next? What position group?
Linebacker.
And we'll go nickel as well. We're not going to go dime.
Oh,
but
Nick, okay.
yeah, but I'm just saying like nickel as far as the defense. So we got left. Let's go with our top corner Eagles of all time.
Oh, you
that's
want
a tough
corners?
one.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want 3. You know what I mean? I don't want to go dime style, but who do we got? Dime
Well, I mean,
wise?
obviously the number one is Nnamdi Asomugha. No.
Trevor Laws. Trevor Laws.
Trevor-
Byron Maxwell. Byron Maxwell.
Oh, God. Yes.
Okay, so cornerback's
Terry
a
Williams.
tricky one. I mean, you got like, do you peel it back? You got your Eric Allens, you got your Troy Vincents, you got your Bobby.
100%.
Like,
Yeah.
we're like that's
Eric Allen has
tough.
30 interceptions or something shit like that. It's
Mhm.
crazy. Like 30 interceptions is insane.
I think Eric Allen would be my one. It's just who am I going to put
All right.
opposite
I
him?
like
That's
that.
going to be
I
the
like that.
hardest. Because
It's
I
got
mean,
to be Slay, I think.
really,
Yeah,
is
well,
Slay
you
better than
did.
Samuel? Is he better than Shepard?
Samuel
you're
couldn't
throwing
tackle.
out.
Samuel
that's
couldn't
true.
tackle. He's a
Samuel you're
ball hawk.
throwing out there.
But also you got who was the other guy? Vincent. You got
Troy Vincent, Bobby Taylor's there.
Bobby Taylor. He is the other guy. Yeah. I mean, that was a lockdown fucking defense, dude.
You know, playing aside, I don't know if I can put Troy Vincent up there. He kind of rags on the Eagles nowadays.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Like anytime
Figured
something's
out.
up, he's like, it's like, dude, are
All
you
right, Slay it
riding
is.
for us
It
or
is.
what?
Welcome.
I'm okay with Slay on there. I'll be honest.
Nickel, who do we got? We got Al Harris.
I was gonna say Al
got-
Harris.
I was gonna say we got
I'm putting
Coop
Coop in there,
Jean.
dude.
Yeah. We
What-
got
that play alone, the service in the Super Bowl alone. No, I don't know. I don't know if you can do that.
what else did we have?
I
There was
mean,
another guy in
this
nickel.
guy, he was really good for like. He was probably the best nickel in the league for maybe 2 or 3 years there, but he was decent, and then he fell off a cliff because of injuries. Vontae Maddox.
Yeah,
mean, he-
that's
he
a
was-
true
he was a
statement.
solid
That's a true
man.
statement.
Nolan Carroll.
Two, good. Like what? Who was that guy? Kerry Williams? Remember
Oh,
that?
I knew you were going there. I knew you were going there, dude.
Ooh, that guy.
I want to revisit cornerback really quick. Lito Shepard. Shepard was my
Oh,
guy.
we forgot
Yeah,
about it.
yep.
Shepard was my
Sheldon
guy,
Brown.
like, 'cause-
Sheldon Brown.
yeah,
Yep,
Sheldon Brown.
Sheldon.
Like it's tough.
The
It's
hit
tough.
on fucking.
Oh my
Yeah,
God, was it Reggie Bush
Yeah, Reggie Bush.
that ended his
God,
life?
yeah. But he came back in.
He's
Didn't
still
end his
here.
life. Came back in the game.
Yeah.
They resuscitated him on the sideline, got him back
Yeah.
in there.
Like, was Herm Edwards worthy?
And that's another. I was gonna throw him out there, but he's like, I don't know. Many people watched him actually play.
Yeah. I think
But he
that
was
before
solid.
Clinton. Yeah, I don't know. It's
So our
Slay
nickel,
or
we're going.
Shepard.
We're
All right, we'll
going.
leave it at Slay.
Well, you could pick anybody, I guess, for corners for the third.
Are Eagles have a great history with corners after we're talking about it?
Yeah.
They had some pretty good ones. I'll give them that. There was that spell there though, from like when the Lito Shepard and Brown era ended until
Right.
just recently. It was rough going back there.
All right. let's do the D line. Let's get it underway.
What are we talking? Left end?
Yeah, we doing ends? Or are we doing edges? Or are we doing interior?
Yeah, let's do left edge. But we didn't do linebackers either, but that's fine. Let's do left end. Who do we got for left end? But they always change, so you just pick two ends, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
I think one for me is definitely Javon Curse for sure.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Man, you've been
Curse
shouting
he was
out
a monster.
Curse often.
dude, he was a
Yeah, but
monster. Dude.
was he only here for like a season? How long was he here? Like
No, he had a couple years. Couple years for
Yeah.
sure. The freak.
Okay. All right.
Who else you got?
I mean, Hugh Duggs should be up there. I mean, Trent Cole.
I thought he was a Hugh Doug was a tackle, I thought. Or no.
What? How are we classifying Graham here?
I'd say he's an edge.
Graham's an
I mean,
end. Yeah,
yeah.
edge. Yeah.
Okay. Because I didn't know he's a linebacker.
I mean, definitely got to throw him in there. 100%.
Yeah, I would have to say BG's on my list for sure.
Who else you got, Clayton? I mean, obviously you got fucking Reggie White as the other one.
Yeah, he's definitely got to be in there. I mean, that's.
I was thinking about him the other day. He might have. I mean, he was. I think I missed his prime, but like, why? Like, he was just ring chasing. Like, why did the Eagles not retain him
Moved on.
when he left?
Moved on.
Yeah.
I don't know if Buddy was when White moved on. Clayton, was Buddy still there or no? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Sometimes
I
you
know.
can't pay people. Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
I know
young. I was young.
that was before Lori. Like, I don't. And obviously, a lot of people that are our age don't remember how fucking horrible the owner was before Lori. Like, that guy was the cheapest piece of shit in the world. So
Yeah,
that's why the team, sucked throughout the 90s there. They'd get good players and they just wouldn't ever pay them. Or they just would, acquire trash players that didn't want paid or, didn't command a high price tag. And then that all
Right.
changed with Lori. I mean, if we're looking at, we got, as far as across the line there, Clyde Simmons should be in there.
Yeah, I was
mean,
gonna
he should
say
be
a
a
tackle. He was a
Yeah.
tackle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DT, yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
looking across the
talking edge.
line here.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
So tackle. So that's an interesting one as well, because like,
Jerome
know.
Brown. Obviously.
Jerome
Jerome Brown. Yeah.
Simmons. You also have what was the other fucking Simmons that played for us?
I might
You
get
would know
like
it, Clayton.
basted.
You
for
would
this,
know
and
it,
this is-
Clayton.
If I heard it,
It's another C. It's not Clyde, but it's Corey Simons.
Corey Simon. Yeah.
He
Oh,
was
Yeah,
nasty,
he was decent.
dude. That
He was decent.
fool was nasty.
I mean, the recency bias is definitely here with me. I mean,
Yeah.
like, it's too early.
Let's just,
to
I
say
mean, just
Carter,
pick your pick. Pick your pick. Fletch, obviously.
Fletch.
but-
Yeah.
yeah, Fletch. Yeah, I'd have to put Cox up there, and maybe some old timers would disagree and they would switch it out, but I got to put Cox there.
Yeah, 100%.
And
Mm.
yeah, it's tough. I mean, like, I know these like, you know what I mean. I know the players, but I just didn't watch them. You know what I mean? Like,
Sure.
like
Let's do linebackers real quick. Outside linebacker.
like Jerome Brown was
know-
what 91 was he passed away.
Yeah, yeah,
So I was like 1 year old. You know what I mean?
yeah. I was like 5.
All right. Who we got?
Do whatever you think. You know what I mean? Like when
Trevor
you're
Laws, Stuart
lies.
Bradley,
Lies.
Omar
Stuart-
Gaither.
Yeah, Gaither. Yeah, fuck him.
Okay.
Uh,
I mean, this one's actually really tough. I mean, because you
I
got
guess
some
the
old guys
offensive
that are
one.
good.
The offensive one would have been a lot better. You know what I mean? Maybe I should have went with that.
Chuck Bednarik.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, that guy, and then you got Bill
Joyner.
Berge too. Joyner,
Yeah, Trotter.
Trot.
I don't know. I think Zach Baum's up there, dude.
Is it too early though for an all-time
probably.
team?
Probably. We'll see this year. But let's do
Casey
Trotter.
Matthews, Trotter. sorry.
Who did dude, somebody I read just recently had a record broken. It was
D'Amico
Singleton. Singleton. AJ Singleton. He was a tackling machine, though. I will give him that.
Yeah, it was. He was.
Oh, yeah,
100%.
yeah.
That guy had like
He's a-
over 100 tackles every single year. That guy was
Dude,
a
he
tackling machine.
starts for the Denver Broncos. He
And he's-
starts.
Yeah, he's
And
not.
they
He's a
love
tackling
him.
machine
And they
there too.
love him.
He's a tackling machine. I'll give him that.
Yeah, Michael Kendricks.
Maybe a bad fucking segment, you know?
I love it. D'Amico
Yeah.
Ryans.
D'Amico Ryan, man.
Dude, here's a stat that y'all are gonna love. These Penn State freaks. We're moving on. Penn State
All
stat
right,
of the
we got
week.
our team.
Yeah. Miles Sanders has a higher career rushing average than Saquon.
That'll
If you all
change.
like that. Yeah, it will. 4.71 yards per carry and then 4.67
Well,
yards per
speaking
carry.
of that, I wanted to ask you guys this, and I was thinking about it, like the running back position. I mean, obviously we're good with Barkley, but then past Barkley, I mean, it's like Will Shipley gonna be the two? Is he? I mean, have we seen enough? Is he reliable? I almost want to get. We got AJ Dillon, but I almost want to get someone. I don't know. Do we have to shore up that RB2 position?
I don't think
Because I don't want.
like the
I don't
way
want Barkley. I don't want
Dillon's
Barkley.
looking.
Like we got to preserve Barkley though. We can't. Like there's not going to be
Yeah.
another 2,000 yard seat. You know what I mean? Like you just can't do it. I don't think. So I mean, Gainwell was perfect, man. Gainwell could come in and
It's a whole
and make
different
an
style. Go ahead, Clayton. You rip on that.
Well, it all depends on what's going on with AJ Dillon here. I mean, is this guy going to be healthy? Is what's going on? I mean, if he takes one, neck shot, is it just going to snap his spine? We don't know.
Oh,
But we don't know where this guy's at. Seriously, you don't. So
know.
with that being said, I don't even know if he would beat out Will Shipley. I think they're really high on Will Shipley. I think Shipley will be fine.
Yeah, I've been hearing that he's the two.
I think we'll be fine with Shipley. I think he can run between the tackles. We just didn't see it a lot last year. But he'll also, I think he's more of a pass catcher than Gainwell was. Even though Gainwell was like hyped up to be that, he wasn't really that. Really wasn't a threat out of the backfield. Shipley is 100. You can line this guy up in the slot. That's how good he runs routes. So I think there's a little more versatility with Shipley. I think as where they're at right now, Gainwell is a better ball carrier. But I don't think it's night and day difference. I think it's slight, and I think we'll be fine with Shipley. And if AJ Dillon can contribute, awesome. And I'm with you. I don't want to run Saquon into the ground this year. Like we don't need to be going for the rushing record again. Just if all three of these guys are healthy, dress all three, distribute the ball,
Yeah,
keep Saquon fresh.
yeah. I liked Gainwell. Was it you liked
Me
him
too.
a lot, John? Didn't you? I always remember, man, Gainwell. Like, I'll just like a 3rd and 13. He like does a little spin move and picks up the first down. It's like he was shifty, and he was impactful. Yeah, I liked him.
Especially in the playoffs last year, man. When he would come in and spell for Saquon, he was getting off quality runs. There wasn't much letdown.
Yeah.
So I'm with you. He was
Yeah.
definitely productive there, especially in the end.
When you asked me, I was just talking on mute, but he had a little bit of different. I mean, obviously a lot different than Saquon, but he had a little bit of different shakeup. You can hit him in a little bit of low yardage passing game. You know what I mean? He'll get a fucking first or whatever. I liked him out of Memphis, right? I think he was out of Memphis.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
Him and Pollard.
He was like
the
a
same.
really, really, really good short yardage like passing game type guy.
Where did he go out to this Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I hope he does
Steelers.
well out
Slay.
there. I actually
I
do.
don't
I
know.
hope he
I
does well.
don't know. Well, let's just. I know this is an Eagles podcast, but I would like to just say, Pittsburgh seems to be loading up, right?
They got Rodgers.
Yeah.
They re-signed Watt,
Slay,
which take
Ramsey.
that off the wish list. Oh yeah.
That's
I
right.
don't
They
know.
got-
What do you think? What do you think, Clay? Maybe just too late, too little, too late, in my opinion. But
Yeah, I think they're
Yeah.
trying to. To me, it looks like they're trying to get younger. So that's why a lot of people were saying that the whole Watt thing, that they were seriously considering trading him,
they probably
especially
should have
if they could get somebody
for
younger.
the picks. For the
Yeah,
picks, they probably should have.
for the picks for
100%.
sure. And then with the Eagles, we had something that would sweeten the pot. Although I doubt how he would deal him. They wanted Nolan Smith. Like it was brought up.
Nah, fuck that. I'm not
They
in on
wanted
that.
him. So
That's an
Not
interesting
in on that.
hypothetical. Do you guys pull the trigger on something like that? I don't think I
Hell
would.
no. Hell
Nah.
no.
Yeah, Nolan's an untouchable to me. That'd be like pulling the trigger on Jalen Carter right now to me. Like that, he's another untouchable player. I'm actually,
Yeah.
to be honest with you, roster construction, I'm good where we're at right now. I'm good with what we're doing too. Like, yeah, we're making hard decisions. We're not giving out, huge, crazy contracts. The free agents that we're bringing in are, rentals, and some of them are young. And if they, prove themselves and we can afford to re-sign them, fine. If not, hey, thanks for the 1 year. Be on about your way. We got huge contracts coming down the line on the defense. Like,
100%.
you're going to have to sign Nolan Smith. You're going to have to sign Jalen Carter, which is going to be the highest paid defensive player in the history of the league. You're going to have to sign Coop. You're going to have to sign Quinion. Depending on what shakes out with Jihad Campbell here, if he turns into the player that everybody thinks that he could be, he's going to demand a huge
There's
contract.
been some hate on him, though. What do you think about that?
I think it's unjustified. If you watch this kid
I
play,
agree.
if you just go watch his tape, that's all you need to see. Now, him as an inside linebacker, I don't know. I think he's super raw. So if you're going to hate on him, if the he's a raw player, that's justified because he is. But he has so much potential. His ceiling is so high. So high. His floor could be, kind of low, but I don't think so. Worst case scenario, you just transition him over to a pure pass rusher, and I guarantee you this kid will be Hassan Reddick like.
Mm.
So, I mean, that's at least that's my opinion just on watching him. But if he can develop and play that hybrid that Vic likes, that Van Ginkel style player where he can be, off ball and then come up and rush the passer with quality pass rush reps, dude, that's a chess piece right there. You can deploy him in many different looks, and the offense will have no clue what his assignment's going to be pre-snap. You're just going to have to read and react to him. And that right there, you're almost done at that level if you're playing read and react.
Love
Yeah.
that.
Is he ready? Is he camp ready, or I know he was coming off that? Was it a shoulder
There was
injury?
training videos about with him out there full participant, doing
Nice.
training stuff. So they'll probably go slow to start, but he should be in camp at least halfway through camp. He'll definitely be a full, unless something weird happens from now and then, But if everything stays the same right now, he should be back early August.
Nice. And if he comes in and plays well,
Dean could
and
be
Dean's
gone.
ready.
Well, that's a good
Yeah.
problem to have,
Right, of course. Yeah, I mean, you love Dean, but yeah, it's just, is he durable enough?
Well, you also have fucking Trotter Jr.
Trot.
too.
Mhm.
You
Which
know what
they
I mean?
really
So,
like.
yeah.
Vic really, really likes Trot, so just a heads up on that. And then I tell you what, some of these guys that they brought in, look for Smile Mondin. Look for that kid
Oh,
to
yeah.
be a Burks like replacement, man. I'm telling you right now, that kid he's got something. He played on that Georgia defense, and he was like the quarterback of that Georgia defense. He took over after Dean left, and he played at a high level. I watched Georgia a lot last year. I watched Penn State a lot last year. Alabama, I watched a lot. I watched a lot of college football last year. I'm telling you right now, I watched Jihad Campbell play. I watched Small Mondin play, and they can play at a high level, man. I'm telling you right now, the linebacker position, it's not big names, but there are dudes in there that can develop. It's the best place I've seen the linebacker position in at least a decade.
Nice. Very nice.
A lot of good prospects in there, and then you got the man, him at the top, Zach Bond,
Him. Yeah. Timothy.
Timothy.
Yeah, man.
Dog.
Oh, dude. Dog.
Dog.
Small dog. Trot dog. I'm excited for it. It's time. It's ready. We got a tough schedule. The schedule's not easy
love
this
it.
year, but
I
hey,
fucking love it.
you gotta play tough games. You gotta be battle tested, and this team will be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
August 9th, public practice at the link.
Oh, that's the
You
part. All
guys,
right.
you going?
Nah, I got a paintball tournament the next day. I wish I could.
Yeah. I just don't like how they
I
moved it
would
from
on heartbeat.
Lehigh
Oh, it's a
would
Valley.
in
Saturday
heartbeat,
for
yeah.
once. Oh,
Yeah.
there for a while they were doing it like during the week. Come on, man, I can't get out of this.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd get out a week in a heartbeat, dude. Easier than getting out of the paintball tournament.
Yeah. It'll be fun.
Sad.
But anything else you boys wanted to bring up, discuss?
Yeah, I just want to say glad to be back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
with you.
about to get
Listen,
like it's about to
listen
get
forward. We're about to be out here shattering news and whatever, what
Mm.
have
yeah,
you.
it's about to get obsessive again. Like
Yeah.
I mentioned this on a previous pod, but like I don't know when the season's going, it's like nonstop. It's like I'm either listening to pods, I'm on Twitter. It's like I know you guys are the same way. It's
100%.
just it's like a funnel. It's like we're getting sucked back in. It's time. The summer break's over, and it's time to get back into it. I'm excited.
Yeah,
Fun.
I'll be I'll be listening to the old Elliott Shore Parks weekly
won't.
or daily
I
updates
won't.
at camp. That's the only thing he does well that I like, his camp updates.
Oh, really? I thought you were being sarcastic because we
No,
rag on him a lot.
no, I did. That's the only thing that I follow because he and I know it's bullshit because it's just practice, but I do enjoy it. He tracks every throw that Hertz
Oh, yeah.
does, so he keeps camp stats on stuff. So
Yeah,
listen to his camp stats. I do enjoy that. And
Yeah.
then another shout out. I want to try to keep this mindset and not use the word repeat. Shout out to Nick Sirianni for his approach here going into this. He's trying to keep everybody level, and he keeps saying to everybody, I don't want to hear the word repeat. It's sustained success. That's what we should be saying. That's what we should be looking for. Sustained success, not repeat. What the fuck just happened last year is in the past. We're done with it. Doesn't affect anything moving forward. Yeah, it was great. His little perfume thing. Sniff it, don't drink it. It's poison. He threw that out there. When they broke for the break here right before in between OTAs and camp, and that was his messaging, man. Just stay humble. Stay locked in, and focus on sustained success, not repeating.
I got
I
to
love
shout
it.
too. I got to shout out Ruben Frank because he has a lot of great information that you'll never come across. You know what I mean?
Chick-fil-A.
Stats, all that shit. Yeah, whatever you want to say about him, the man does his work. So shout out Ruben
Rube's
Frank.
I think Rube blocked me on Twitter. I think I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, he
He's
does
always
that.
blocking people.
He does that.
As we're doing. I don't even think I said anything
I
bad.
put a lot of his stats out there too, but shout out Ruben.
Yeah, as we're doing
Sure.
these shouts, quick and shout out to the team. The SPs were last week.
100%.
Eagles, best team. They won the award for best team. Saquon won the award for best play. So
Yeah,
and
100%.
Shane Gillis, who's a Mechanicsburg kid, he's a comedian. He hosted and he's a Birds fan, so that was fun to watch him roast the Cowboys and such. So yeah, it was a great show. Great show. Shout out to them. My Lotta accepted the award for Barkley. That was fun to see. But all right, we're back. Speaking
We're back.
birds. Anything else, guys?
Go Birds. Go fucking
go
Birds. We're back. Go
Birds.
Birds. Go Phillies. Let's go.
Yeah.
Go Phillies. Go Birds.